What is the past? What reality does the past have? Can you experience it? Can you touch it? Can you interact with it? Of course not. The only reality that the past has is as a thought or a memory in your mind. There's no real, solid reality to the past. When you, quote unquote, experience the past, you experience it as a thought in your mind. You experience it as a memory that appears in the present moment. The mind and the ego love the past because it gives it something to base itself on. I was born here. I went to school here. I experienced this trauma. I achieved this great thing. I got this degree. I climbed this mountain. I got this award. These are all things that the mind and the ego use to fuel itself, to build itself. If you ever wonder why you constantly feel guilt and regret, I should have done this. I wish I could have done this. That was such a stupid thing to do. It's because the ego needs those thoughts of the past to thrive. The present moment, the only moment there ever is, the ego and the mind have nothing to base itself on. If you're truly living now, in the present moment, the ego has nothing to hold on to. The mind has nothing to cling to. The past is not real. It exists only as a thought. How about the future? Is the future real? Can you experience or feel the future? Of course not. When the future appears to arrive, it's actually just now. It's actually just this moment. Again, the mind and the ego love to endlessly worry and speculate about what may or may not happen in the future. The mind and the ego love to think in terms of, what if this happens? What if that happens? This horrible thing may happen, I need to prepare for it. But ultimately, the way to prepare for this illusory future is to be here now, to give this moment its due respect. If you give love and care and attention to this present moment, then when the future appears to arrive in this moment, you'll be able to take care of it the way that you think you are by worrying about it so much. The mind and the ego love to look to the future for some kind of salvation or fulfillment. One day, I will be happy. One day, I will get what I want. One day, I will be complete. I need to do this, this, and this. And then, at some point in the future, I'll be okay. But what's really happening with that? You're constantly seeking for something to fulfill you. You're constantly seeking to be complete. And when you get what you wanted, the mind temporarily ceases. And what you're experiencing as, I finally gotten what I want, what you're really experiencing is, I'm finally able to be here now because I'm no longer seeking for something temporarily. But what inevitably happens is you eventually start seeking again and start looking to the future for your fulfillment yet again. You don't need to do that. This moment has everything you could ever need or want. It contains within it all of the past and all of the future, because the past and the future are not real. They're just thoughts in your mind that occur now. So the now contains everything. This present moment contains all that you're looking for. Eckhart Tolle has a great analogy for this. He says that in the nighttime, when you look up at the moon and it appears to be shining and bright and giving off light in the night sky, that's actually an illusion. It's not really happening. The light that the moon appears to be giving off is simply a reflection of the sun. The sun gives the moon its apparent light. And just like that is true, the past and the future have no actual reality of their own, except that they are reflections of the reality of the present moment. The present moment is the sun that gives light to everything else. Today you may be looking for something to fulfill you or to make you happy. You may be regretting the past and thinking about something that you did a long time ago, feeling guilty for it, feeling like you made a mistake. That's just the mind and the ego playing games with you. Today you may be looking to the future for some kind of eventual contentment or eventual satisfaction. They'll never give it to you because they never come. The only thing there is, the only thing there ever is right now, this moment. Be here with it. Honor it. Love it. Take care of it. If you can be here, which is the only place you can ever be. If you go there, if you go 50 miles north, if you take a left turn, where have you gone? You've only ever been here. Right here is the only place you can ever be. The appearances may change. The environment may change. The things you see and take in may change. But you can only ever be right here. There is no where else to go. There is no other place to be. Here and now is your life. Here and now is reality. All of the anxiety, the guilt, the shame, the worry, they're all results of holding on to thoughts of past and future. Those thoughts will come. Let them. Don't push them away. Don't try to suppress them. Don't try to say they're bad and they shouldn't be there. They'll come. It's okay. See them. Honor them. And let them go. You don't need to hold on to them. You don't need to get stuck in them. You don't need to make them your identity. Your identity is the ever-present, eternal consciousness that is only ever now. This moment. It's beautiful. I hope that today you remember that this moment is all you ever need. Peace.